Sag, welcome back to the channel. Real Talk. I thank you guys for being here with me. If you have tuned in, Sagittarius, there may be messages here for you. Alright? Male or female, only take messages apply to you and leave the rest. Do not try to make anything fit, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Alright? Thank you guys for being here. And to my subscribers, shout out to you guys for your support. I do appreciate your support, and overall, I appreciate your patience. All right, I appreciate you guys' patience. Let me apologize in advance for the noise that do come through here, because if it's not music, then it's airplanes. Okay, so guys, I will try to make sure I be as clear as possible so y'all can hear the messages. Okay, we're gonna start off with the declare and decree day, Sagittarius. All right, if you're new here, this is just the energy of burning and releasing. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Yeah, it's just an energy of burning and releasing. So this is the declare and decree that I use. It is spiritual. Everybody's not spiritual. Everybody's not religious. All right, so pick your choice. Okay. But you would write down whatever comes out on the card. Each card has a ritual on it. You would write that down, set your intentions, and you would set fire to that because you are burning out that energy, right? That's why it's called burning and releasing. So each ritual is positive, okay? Because it takes a ritual to break a ritual. And does it exist? Yes. Okay? So that's what we're going to start off with. See, Sag, what possible blockages need to be removed? All right? Sagittarius energy. Again, I thank you guys for being with me, and I do appreciate your patience. Okay? Sag, we have all internal blockages created by myself or others. Okay? All internal blockages created by myself or others are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All internal blockages created by myself or others are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You want to write that down, set your intentions, and you want to burn that. All childhood traumas and unhealed wounds are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to understand this, how important this is, especially when it comes to the spirit realm. Spiritually, this is very important. Childhood traumas and unhealed wounds. Okay? This is something that we want to overcome. Okay? And we just don't need blockages when it comes to clearing these energies of unhealed wounds and childhood traumas and inward blockages, right? Internal blockages. That is definitely for someone, all right? In spirit and in flesh. Past, present, future energy. Sagittarius, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's see what's going on out here in these physical and spiritual streets. Okay? Let's see what's happening for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know at this point? Whatever you need to know. Past, present, future energies. Time is fluid. Energy is fluid. So only take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, that is just fine. It is general messages, so it cannot and will not resonate with everybody that watches. Unless, again, like I say, if you have chose the video according to the title of it, then apparently if you were drawn in, more than likely there may be something here for you. And some of you that's drawn in, you're not Sagittarius. You're not a Sagittarius, but you could be watching for a Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius energy, you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your birth chart, okay? Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Sag energy. Just want to make sure we shuffle these cards real good for Sag. Thank you for clear messages for Sagittarius. Let's get it. All right. Let's see what we got for you, Sagittarius. You have the Hermit coming out here, Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Knight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles energy, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups. Now, Sagittarius, straight up, if you are in a relationship, more than likely this message wouldn't be for you, okay? If you're in a relationship, because I can already tell you with the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, someone definitely don't want you to drop them. Okay? Someone don't want you to drop them. Somebody is they have some animosity in them. They got a little animosity. And they are also, I feel like, they have a little worry and animosity. But it's going to come off real aggressive. Okay? The animosity, aggressive. Okay? So somebody definitely has some chaos on them. And possibly a little confusion too. Okay? Do not be deceived, Sagittarius, male or female. If you are single, that's why I say, because more than likely this won't be for someone that's in a relationship already, in a healthy relationship. I want to assume, okay? This is someone who is single. Okay? You're single, you're working on yourself, you're transmuting energies, you're focusing on your work, you're focusing on your health, focusing on your self-care, and you're basically, you're just in your bag, you're in your money. You've done a lot of self-searching. You've had a lot of spiritual growth as well, and I feel like you've learned quite a few lessons. But don't forget to take the lessons and continue. Notice I say continue to build the future that you really want. Okay? Because as much as you may not want to hear this, Sag, and there's plenty of y'all who may not want to hear this, but I'm only here to give you the real truth. I'm telling you the truth here. I don't know no other way to make this simple and make it plain. Male or female, whether y'all want to or not, whether you want this energy or not, y'all do have people from your past trying to come back into your energy, and it's simply because of your absence. It's simply because of codependencies. It's simply because, yeah, y'all have good stuff coming in, you're already working on good things, so people are watching and you don't know it. People in the workplace are paying attention to you. You pretty much got the spotlight. People are paying attention to your work ethic. They're paying attention to how you carry yourself, paying attention to how you carry yourself, like how you present yourself. They're paying attention to your skills, right? The skills that you may have in the workplace, how you know how to run things, or how organized you may even be. The ins and out to the workplace, you pretty much have that on lock. Like you're really good at what you do. If this is concerning work, for a lot of y'all in the workplace, you are good at what you do. You're good at your job. And you have people who low-key hate on you because of it. But definitely someone has you in this Queen of Swords energy here. And it's because of some lessons that you've learned already. And I believe that there may be an energy that's coming back to present themselves, okay? Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. See, because you've already come into union with self. For whoever this is resonating with, you are single. And you could be ready to mingle, right? But you may not also be making time for a relationship or love or mingling because you are focused on work, focused on business, focused on yourself, minding all of your business. And within that, some of you are also learning to be by yourselves, on your own. And you're accepting the singlehood. You're accepting the solitude. You're accepting being on your own. Some of you are finally accepting being by yourself, being in your own energy. Some of you could even be learning to meditate even better, even do breath work. You know what I'm saying? Because breathing, knowing how to breathe and breathing and things like that really makes a difference in your energy as well. It's like a reset, okay? All of it is energy. So there's some spiritual wisdom and knowledge here that you have gained. So you're definitely in union with yourself. Whoever this is resonating with, you're definitely focused, okay, and you're balanced. I feel like you're balanced because you're in this Queen of Swords energy and you know when to use this sword. And this person is well aware of this, but that doesn't mean they're not going to still try you, okay? So don't deceive yourself. Some of you may have a little bit of worry, I can say, because you may be afraid that folks may try to present themselves from the past that you already shut out or you're already done with or left behind. Okay? Well, here they are. They're showing up in the messages here. People who are missing you, missing your energy, don't know what you're doing, want to be nosy, want to be full of drama and over dramatic about certain things, or maybe even by you cutting them off, or by you distancing, putting distance between yourself and other people, no matter who it is. Okay, some of you will be doing a lot more travel. Some of you could even be doing business online, to where you're getting more clients, you're getting more sales, you're growing. Okay, you're definitely growing. With the world card being here, a lot of association of growth, business, connecting with like-minded people as well. Okay, travel is involved here for some of you, because like I say, you're minding your business and you're actually in alignment. Because you're minding your business, you're just doing you. You're doing whatever it takes to continue to focus on what it is you really want for yourself. That's the energy you are in. Minding your own business. You are minding your own business with all your 10 pentacles and more. Because this is more than 10 pentacles. This is 17 pentacles, okay? So that energy of feeling at home with yourself, Two of Cups. That energy of feeling united and feeling whole within yourself, Two of Cups. That energy of feeling like you have everything you need, that's within that 17 pentacles. Okay, a home setting, you're building that for yourself. See, you're in building mode. Some of you could be life path 4s, life path 8, life path 9, 7s out there, right? You're focusing on building for yourself right now, and you're doing really well at it. And whatever you're doing is going to open up doors for more opportunities. So you're minding all of your business. So people who are watching you, and you do have people from your past who are watching you, who are reminiscing about you, who are seeing you, and whatever changes you have made in your life, because some of you have made significant changes. Being in hermit mode, a lot of you have learned a lot of things about self. You've learned to accept yourself on certain levels. You've learned to have more confidence within yourself, more self-security. You're very grounded at this time as well, so stay that way. And that's the reason why you got folks watching, and they want to know what's going on in your energy. They want to know what you're doing, who you're doing it with, where you're going, what's going on at the job. Some of y'all probably just switched jobs, and you got a better job, and they don't even know where you work, and they trying to look you up and find you, stuff like that. Some of y'all dealing with a baby's mother or their baby daddy, stuff like that. Okay, or girlfriends, ex-boyfriends and stuff. People who just don't want to let you go. They still within your energy. Queen of Wands, you are taking action on everything you want. Queen of Wands, don't take no BS from nobody. That's where that Queen of Swords come out at. Okay, Queen of Wands energy, you're minding your business, you getting it, you making sure everything is intact, right? Everything is intact, all hands on deck. You're handling you. You're doing your business, minding all of your business, right? Taking care of your household, taking care of yourself, making sure projects and everything are getting in on time, focused on your work, getting elevated, getting promotions, making more money, extending your business. Some of y'all are doing your own business. You're making money and creating extra income for yourself, so you can let a 9-to-5 go. A lot of y'all doing that too. You're working in silence. You're building and minding your business. Queen of Wands, go-getter energy. Okay, taking action, making it happen for yourself, and people are watching. And also gossiping. Some people probably even spreading rumors on your name, and it's simply because they only have room to assume, because they don't know what's going on in your life. And instead of just being mature about it, they would rather, start drama behind it, gossip about it, say unlawful things about you behind your back. And it's simply because, why? Because they mad. Somebody is upset that they just don't have your energy like they used to. They don't have access to you anymore. These baby daddies, baby mamas, with all their drama, they don't have access to you anymore. You shut all that out, Queen of Swords. You're no longer deceiving yourself. But you also are moving in silence, and that's what some people are agitated with you about, because you're moving in silence. Remember I say people trying to come back and cause confusion and illusion? Not saying that everyone wants someone from their past. No, that's not it at all. It's just that you have that energy that still resides within your energy. It's like they're hovering around like a bee would hover around honey. They're hovering around, right? You get it? The bee hovering around honey. They see where it's sweet at. It's sweet where you at. And half time, then they're sitting in confusion themselves behind whatever it is they did for you to let them go in the first place. They sitting in confusion themselves and unhappy and feeling distorted and somewhat, feeling left out and lost. They don't have your energy anymore. So it's like the type of energies they were holding that caused you to let them go to begin with, being deceptive, being liars, being gaslighters, non-committal, whatever energies those were, full of confusion, full of drama, creating illusions, right? Whatever that was, you're no longer attached to it, but they still attached to you. You no longer want anything to do with that, but they still want to come for you, Sagittarius. They still want to come for you, and you guys have to use your spirit of discernment, because it's possible you could have someone new that's on your trails, as well as past people who just, more than likely, they just want to come back for what you have going for yourself, and they want to come back for what it is you have, material wise, your energy, your affection, your time, your love, your sexual energies. It's all kind of reasons why people in low vibration try to come back to you once they have lost you. Okay, some are opportunists because you got people watching. It's just the energy of people watching you. Even if you are, some of y'all on social media, you got Facebook, you have Instagram, and people are on there. Even the fake ones on there that sit and wait in the back. Yeah, they be watching too. Even the fake ones, they sitting back there watching too. Okay, yeah, because people waiting to see what you gonna do next, what's going on next in your life, what you got going, and they don't have access to it. So it's like they don't have no other room but to assume. 1717 on the timer. They only have the room to assume what's going on with you, and that's where all the negativity comes from. The assumptions and opinions, but no facts, right? They're coming to cause delays. Okay, Hangman, they may see things from a different perspective, but that don't mean they want to fall in line with that perspective. So use your spirit of discernment on past people, okay, that want to cause blockages. Remember, we talked about that, childhood traumas, right? And unhealed wounds, internal blockages created by yourself or who? Others. Some of y'all got lovers, ex-lovers, ex-wives, ex-husbands, ex-friends, ex-co-workers, ex-girlfriend, boyfriend, ex-sneaky links, and all them other folks that you done let go. Here they come. And it's like the last straw before you meet your real person, right? But at the same time, use your spirit of discernment, 1818 on the timer. People see you in this wish fulfillment energy. They see you in this go-getter energy. They see that you're minding your business, all of your business. They want to be a part of that. It's good energy. It's a high vibrating energy. And the freaks come out. And sometimes they don't just wait till nighttime. They come out, period. When you got good things going on for you, people are attracted to that. And so Sagittarius, male or female, there's a lot that you have done to overcome. There's a lot that you have done to grow spiritually. There's a lot that you have done to build yourself, and you're constantly building and put forth the effort to better your life. You are drawing in negative and positive energies. You're drawing them both, from the light and from the dark. But the thing is, with that being said, Sagittarius, male or female, you know how to handle those energies as well, because you are in alignment. For whoever this is resonating with, you are 1919 on the timer. You are in alignment. That's 1010. 1919, 9 and 1 is 10, which breaks down to what? A 1, which 1 is new beginnings. Starting over, starting fresh, starting new. That's where you are, and that's why people are being attracted to you. They want to start too, but they want to start for the wrong reason. Okay? So folks in this energy of trying to see what they can get, trying to see how they can get back in, And not saying any of you are going to accept this, but I'm just letting you know what's to come, because it's showing up here that people want back in. Why? Because they want to experience that Queen of Cups energy that you give off so well. They want to experience that energy that you exude so deeply. That passion that you have, that nurturing that you have, that's what they missing. They miss it. They ain't gonna never tell you, but they missing it. But they're not carrying any good energy with them. This is what they coming for. They want that Queen of Cups energy. They miss that. Okay? How you used to give to them, Queen of Pentacles. The way you used to give to them and nurture them. They miss that. Okay? This is what people are missing right now. That's why they're trying to come back. It's not about real love. It's not about building. It's about what they can get. Okay? Hold that, Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, so basically understanding that people are missing your energy. I mean, you could possibly have people who are low-key obsessed with your energy too, because some people can't believe how you didn't elevate it since they've been exited out of your life. Yeah, see, you're making sure you love yourself. This is something, whoever this is resonating with, you making sure that you love yourself. You making sure that you nurture yourself. You making sure to put forth the effort to get out the bed every day, feeling good. Hey, it may be seem like something small, but it's not. Being able to get up out of bed, stand on your own 2 feet, being able to jump in the shower, get that good old shower in the morning time, and get that nice cup of coffee or that nice cup of tea. The home is clean, it smells good and fresh, your bed is clean and comfortable, so is your mind. You see, you wake up and you're energized. You wake up and you feel good about who? Yourself and the decisions you're making, the focus that you have on your life. You feel good about that. You're happy about that. You're in your happy mode. Even being by yourself, you're happy because you can see where your money going. You can see what needs to be done, and you can put that into perspective on your own without anybody low vibrational and deceptive trying to distort you or discourage you or to detour you. Okay? So basically in the Six of Pentacles energy is you basically gifting yourself, loving yourself, giving to yourself, but you also have that energy that will be like a force to where it travels to you. That energy of equal give and take, that energy of having more than enough, that energy of self-love. Okay, so it's basically an energy that just flows to you easily and effortlessly, and it's because of the decisions that you have made. And it's about self. It's not about other people. This is about you, your healing, right? Your love, your life, right? Your happiness, your joy, your peace. That's what this is about. And not deceiving yourself about a person anymore, because some of y'all used to probably overlook or ignore a person's ways and believe all of their lies and broken promises. These are the things you have already dealt with. You're done with that energy. Yeah, you're done with that energy. And see, it's conflict because, for one, the people in the past are conflicted. They have mental confliction going on with them. Their mind state, their state of mind, right, is in confliction. And yeah, they want to come back and make a scene. Probably somebody with this Knight of Swords and Five of Wands energy, more than likely Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. They want to make a scene. They want you to hear them out. But see, it's like being too aggressive. If you have something to say, just sit down and say what you got to say. Say what you mean to say. But you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be passive, right? You don't have to be negative. You don't have to be argumentative. You don't have to be full of conflict, right? But that's how they coming, and it's because energetically, they know that they already been left out and exited out of your life. They already know that they didn't treat you right and do right by you. And a lot of the hopes that they do have, they holding on to those hopes and holding it within. They're not going to share that with you. But they're just hoping they can find a way back, but it's all for the wrong reasons. It's all because you left me out. I was supposed to leave you first, but you left me. I was supposed to get you first, but you got me. I want back in, you know. And some of you, there's an energy of some of you, not all of you. Some of you, you will accept a past person back, but only if they transform. You will only accept an energy of transformation from a person. If you were to accept anyone from the past, they would have to come back changed. Definitely changed. And they would have to prove themselves to you as well. And some of you are very strict about that, Queen of Wands. Some of you are very strict about that, Queen of Swords. You mean business. You are standing on business when it comes to this energy, even if people are trying to come back. Some of you are very intuitive, Queen of Cups. Very intuitive. Queen of Pentacles. Very intuitive. But you are not in an accepting mode of people who you've already left behind, people who had a scarcity mindset, people who tried to one-up you and wanted to see you lose, people who wanted to see you drained, they wanted to see you broke, they didn't want to see you make it, they didn't want to see you be able to make it without them. Some of you are making it and you got children for these people and you're making it without them, and they are damn mad and waiting to see how they can come in and mess something up for you. They damn mad, sitting back waiting and watching and hoping and wishing, but it's all negative. It's still negative, and that's what you don't want. So a lot of you understand, if you do have people coming back towards you who feeling left out by you, feeling like, you know, oh, you cold, you didn't, you know, you just cut me out, you just turned me off, you didn't say nothing, you didn't let me know nothing. You didn't need to. It was well deserved for you not to. Some of you just bowed out, silently walked away from these people. Didn't argue, didn't even bother to set your point, right? Like, you didn't even bother to make a point. You didn't bother to get your point across. You didn't bother explaining and giving any explanations. A lot of you bowed out in silence. Women, you bowed out like a lady should. Classy lady should. To the men, you bowed out like a real man should. A gentleman should. Okay? How a man should. And a lot of you bowed out silently. You just silently moved away, walked away. You were done. And you did it to show this person you were serious. Because a lot of you, there were people who thought that they could just play with you. We could just play with Sagittarius. Sagittarius don't mean nothing. We could just play with Sagittarius. Sagittarius got that kind heart. We could take Sagittarius for granted. We could just play with you. Let's play. We ain't serious about building no life. We're not serious about Sagittarius. We're not serious about cherishing you and building you up and building with you and having your back and being down with you. We're not serious about that. We just want to see how we can hold on to that great old energy that you got, that really we could feed off of. We could build off your energy. It's always somebody looking to see what they can get from you, what they can get out of you, how much they can get from you. It's always an energy of that from people from the past. It was never about you per se, to where they wanted to help you build. They wanted to hear your dreams, and they wanted to help you accomplish those dreams. No. People were waiting on you to do all the accomplishing. They'll step back and watch you do all the work and wait for you to make it happen. And then they want to enter into the spotlight. Don't work like that. So people are feeling left out, and you're not in this scarcity mindset. You don't operate like that anymore. You've changed from that. You're not in no lack mentality. You're not broke. You're none of that. You're none of those things. And that's the very reason why a lot of y'all realized you had to let people go so you could build your finances back up. So you could build a solid foundation. You know how to go pay your bills on time, right? You know how to make a house a home, right? You know how to live in peace, right? Hopefully, whoever this is resonating with, I know I do. Living in peace, understanding spirituality, how deep it really goes, how important it really is. Sagittarius energy is showing up here. You bowed out gracefully away from this negativity of people trying to come back around. And some of you wanted so much to believe that people would change. You want people to change for the sake of the relationship, for the sake of the amount of time that you put into it, for the sake of children, for the sake of finances, whatever it was. You wanted these things to work so much to the point where you overlooked yourself and how you were being treated. You wanted it so bad that you were willing to make it look good when it was horrible. You understand? So you put a lot of effort into these people that you've released. Now they want forgiveness. Now they want to come back. And some of them is just to act. They don't really want to be in your good graces for the right reasons. Okay? So use the spirit of discernment. A lot of change is happening still, and you're flowing with those changes, but you're also balanced. And that's what people see there. They trying to knock you off your rocker, man. Somebody wants to knock you. Man, y'all dealing with baby mamas, baby daddies. I be trying not to make the videos so long, but it be coming out, and I be trying to explain to y'all. I be trying to give the message, because this is serious. A lot of you are on a come up, and people are literally, spiritually holding on to you, trying to suppress your energy. This is very toxic. This is an entity all on its own. And this is you saying, I no longer settle for unequal give and take. I no longer settle for boredom. I no longer settle for being less than, or being put in a position to feel less than. I no longer settle for lack. I no longer settle for someone I really can't trust. I no longer settle for the lies. This is the energy that you put to rest. You put this away. And this is the energy that's trying to present itself again in your life. It's already in your energy, but somebody physically wants to show up, and it's for the wrong reasons. I hate to even give the message in a way, because I'm only telling you what people are trying to come back with, but it feels so familiar. So a lot of you already know you're not going to accept this person back. So you're just going to shun them off. Hey, do what you have to do, as you should. Okay? Because this is definitely toxic. This is an energy that's coming in to hinder you, delay you, and cause issues for you. Okay? Somebody definitely, and some of y'all had hopes that these people would change. No change. No change. You do not want to work with these people. Somebody want to come back and say they want to work with you. Somebody gonna come back and say they want to build with you. I don't know what to tell you, Sagittarius. That's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. But y'all got people on y'all coattail, on your butt. Y'all got people on your butt, man. And it's because they want your energy so bad. Sagittarius is very optimistic, very ambitious. You don't mind taking risks, right? Calculated risks, that is. You don't mind giving to other people. You don't mind helping people, right? But you always got folks who want to take. Y'all got folks 3 on the timer, all these threes. Why? Because you're in alignment. That's why people trying to come back. That's why this entity trying to come back. Call judgment. Call judgment on them, in spirit and in flesh. Get them enemies on out of here. A lot of y'all got frenemies too, trying to come back. People who, act like nothing ever happened and want to act like they checking on you and all that. Get on up out of here. Okay? Because somebody's going to try to come back and say they want to work with you, Three of Pentacles. They're going to try to convince you they want to build with you as well. Yeah, and they ain't nothing but non-committal. I'm trying to be nice. I really am. I'm trying to be nice. So, player energy. All over the place energy. Non-committal energy. But you know what? A lot of y'all know that people trying to come back. And what y'all doing, some of y'all preparing to let them down easy. And some of y'all, you just gonna you're gonna leave them just like they are. On pause, on red, all that red in there, what that stand for? Who knows what that red stand for? This is stuff from your past. That's all this is. This is that base chakra, that root chakra. Stuff from the past. All the lies, the fuckery, the illusions, the mind games, all that stuff. The gaslighting, the promiscuity, the cheating, the backbiting. That stuff you've already released. You're done with that energy. This is the past. You're done. And they're trying to come back. And you're not doing it. You're very grounded. Stay grounded. Because somebody's about to get a rude awakening. It's going to be a tower for many. It's going to be a tower for many. Because they're not going to believe that you don't want nothing to do with them. It's going to shock them that you want nothing to do with them. I don't care who they are. And some of them, don't be surprised. It's for me to tell you, heads up. Don't be surprised if folks trying to come back and propose. They are not proposing for the right reason. They're proposing because of all these 17 pentacles that you have along with this Ace of Pentacles. They are opportunists. That's why they will be proposing. But you're about to shock. You're about to shock them. Yeah, I told you, man, non-committal. This is commitment. This is the Hierophant. This is marriage. Some of y'all were married to these folks, these players, these pimps, pimping, out here trying to pimp you in these streets. It's going down in these spiritual streets, though, because some of these people, they are upset, and subconsciously, their spirits astral travel while they sleep. Okay? They spirits astral travel, trying to see what you're doing. That's that evil eye and monitoring spirits. That's why burning and releasing is necessary. That's why calling judgment is necessary. Because you have hidden enemies. You have people that come after you in the spirit. They don't even know they're doing it. Because why? Because they want to keep you here. Because that's where they are. They don't want to see you come up because they haven't come up. They haven't done anything to change their life. They haven't done anything to work on themselves. Nothing. Nothing. And they want to come back and make you think, oh, it's going to be like this and it'll be like that. If you just do this, if you just do that. No. No. Somebody's going to, don't be surprised. Male or female. Mark my word. Don't be surprised if somebody try to offer commitment or even just propose. You're loving yourself. Page of Cups. You're loving yourself. You want to come in here with this old fake apology. It be making me mad sometimes, y'all. Y'all don't know. I be holding my peace a lot of times. But y'all excited about what y'all doing. So stay excited, optimistic about what's going on in your life, the building that you're doing for yourself. Because see, the thing is, that's also what's going on spiritually. Energetically, people can feel that you're in such a high vibrational energy, they feel being left behind. Some of them dream that they being left behind. Some of them dreaming of you marrying somebody else. Some of them dreaming of you driving a brand new car that somebody done bought for you, that they didn't do, that they said they were going to do. Or put you in a home with all them children they helped you make, that they were supposed to do, that they never did. These folks got to sit back and watch you get it without them. These people got lessons to learn. They refuse to learn. They refuse to heal. And they would rather stay in these energies right here. These are the energies that they love so much. And this is something that they're used to. This is what they're familiar with. And this is what they don't want to come out of. 3838 on the timer. That's 1111. New beginnings are happening for you, and people energetically are feeling it, and they coming for you. Oh, but they coming for you. A lot of y'all need to learn how to call judgment. A lot of y'all need to get into burning and releasing. A lot of y'all need to continue into your spirituality, even if people don't agree. Because a lot of y'all got people that don't agree with your spirituality. That's their problem. You do what works for you. Okay? Yeah. Spiritual strength. You've learned the lessons. This is like the 9 of Wands, but it's spiritual strength. It represents all of the obstacles you've been through, relationships you've been through, challenges you've been through. But yet you've grown and become more wise. Hierophant. You've grown in hermit mode. You've grown. Sagittarius energy with temperance. A lot of change is happening in your life. But that change has caused you to change, and then it brought balance as well. Yeah, people feel left out by you. 5 of Pentacles twice. They feeling left out, and they also lacking. Some people done lost things too. They done lost jobs. They done lost relationships that they thought they had, that where they thought the grass was green on the other side. Yeah, them folks. They thought the grass was green on the other side, and they found out it was their Easter basket grass. Yeah, them people. They feeling left out. They losing things. Because they don't have your energy anymore. Six of Swords, you're gone. You moved on. Six of Cups. You see what I'm saying? People are missing your energy. They missing you like crazy. Reminiscing, dreaming, daydreaming, whatever you want to call it. Okay? I apologize again for the length of the video. Mindfulness, mindful, distraction, inattentive, scatter. Where is it? Distraction, inattentive, scatter. This is the energy that's trying to come back in. Non-committal, deceptive, full of illusions, trying to make you an option again, thinking you can't see through them. Full of devil energy. And obsessed. A lot of y'all got people obsessed with y'all. They so obsessed till they mad. They don't even know why they mad. Some of them mad at themselves. They don't know. Sagittarius, I tell you, baby, you got people on your ass. Do you hear me? You got people on you, man. Hey, back then didn't want you. Now you hot. They all on you. Be present in the moment, Sagittarius. Awareness brings clarity. Be present in the moment. We mentioned childhood traumas and unhealed wounds. Childhood traumas and unhealed wounds. Be disciplined. Continue your discipline. These are people that don't have discipline. Discipline is not easy, but you may make it look easy. And that's why you continue to elevate. That's why you continue to raise your vibration. Your frequency level is very high. Very high. And you're attracting all kind of devil energies along with the light. So you have to use your spirit of discernment, Sagittarius. Keep moving forward. Practice discipline in your actions, or continue to be consistent with what it is you're doing for yourself. Because why? It leads to mastery. And that's what you're doing. You're mastering your life. You're mastering your skills. You're mastering your emotions. You're mastering your thoughts. You're mastering spiritually. Some of y'all doing spiritual work, or you're learning to do spiritual work, and you're finding out things about yourself spiritually. You're finding out about your lineage. You're finding out about your ancestors. You're finding out about your bloodline. You're finding out about all kind of stuff. And you're enjoying what you're doing, Page of Wands. You're enjoying it. It's exciting to learn, to be adventurous, to be curious about the right things, the right people. What you're doing is leading you into mastery. Some of y'all could be master number 33, life path number 33, 22, 11. That means you have a great purpose in this world. And your purpose is to help change the world, right? We're changing that negative energy into positive energy. Sagittarius, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, 43, 43 on a timer, which is 7-7, which is number what? 14. 14 on the bottom here. That's the number of change. You're very patient with yourself, or you have been, or you learn to have more patience with yourself in situations so you can see what you need to see. 4404 on the timer. So you can see what you need to see. People trying to low-key bring this energy back to life in your life. And I feel like you're not having it. You have separated yourself from people. You have created the distance necessary for you to continue on building. And some of you are building in silence. Y'all not telling nobody nothing that you're doing. And it's okay. Because sometimes it's better to be like that so people won't try to one-up you. So people won't become your opponent instead of your partner or your friend or your lover. People want to see you lose. They just want to see themselves win. 44-44 on the timer. People want to see you lose. They just want to one-up you. Want you to feel bad. Want you to feel shameful. for whatever reasons. Okay? Some of y'all, this could have to do with your families as well. Don't want to see you move forward. Don't want to see you build. The Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I didn't call out no signs because all the elements are out here. Okay? Lovers at the bottom of the deck, you are definitely loving yourself, but some of y'all got real love coming in, and that's why this energy is presenting itself so tough. It's because you have love coming in, and this love is real, and it's genuine, and it's true, and it's exactly what you've been waiting for. It's exactly what's been missing in your life or what you've been wanting. Okay? Yeah, see that? They're doing foolery, and you're just taking leaps of faith, and you're in this childlike energy, creating for yourself, taking care of everything, your home life, your family life, whatever you're doing. You have your children, you're taking care of your children. Everybody don't have children, some of you do. But whatever you're doing, you're taking care of everything. You're standing your ground, you're making your foundation very solid. And you're willing to risk you know, whatever's necessary, let's say that. You take calculated risks. Okay, you're willing to do anything it takes to have that good life, that better life. So you're willing to release whatever needs to be released also to have a good life. You're okay with taking risks. You're okay with doing things you've never done before. You're okay with walking into the unknown. You understand that a lot of times that's where the blessings are. That's where the newness is. It's in the unknown. Yeah, see that creativity. You're creating a different environment, a different atmosphere. Some of you are literally moving. You may be changing cities. You may be going to a different city, a different country, a different state. Some of you are literally moving because when you say change, you mean just that. And some of you are making sure that you can feel this change energetically from the inside out. And that's why you want your environment to change as well. Some of you are walking away or have walked away from a marriage. Some of you moved out of the house. Some of you are going through a divorce. You've already done all of this hardship. You've already done the balancing. You've already been through the obstacles and the challenges. And it's just that this energy just wants to come back around because it wants to delay you. Okay, Sagittarius? So I hope the messages were clear. I hope the messages were helpful. Yeah, I hope the messages are helpful. And be careful of someone, again, trying to come back and propose who was non-committal to begin with. They may try to convince you that they have changed. I would say make them prove it. Make them prove it. Sagittarius, until next time, take care.